Of all the episodes of Sam and Cat to waste my motherfucking time, none have wasted my time quite like hashtag stuck in a box. Because this one isn't even Sam and Cat, it's Sam and fucking box! I keep waiting for one of these to actually be good. You all keep requesting more episodes of Sam and Cat, and I want to make you guys happy. I keep giving them an honest chance, and they always make me want to rip my own dick off. This episode is called hashtag stuck in a box because Cat gets, you guessed it, stuck in a box. Yeah, for the entire episode. She's only in the first scene, and then she gets stuck inside a box before the theme song even plays. And after that, you never see her again. Since her face is never seen again on screen after 4 minutes and 7 seconds into the episode, that means she only appears in 18% of the total screen time for this one, making it the episode with the least amount of Cat in the entire series. So why wasn't Cat in more of the episode, you may be asking? Well, in real life, Ariana Grande's music career was starting to take off around this time. And while they were filming this episode, she was busy promoting herself as a singer and working on her second studio album, My Everything. So they had her pre-record all of Cat's lines that she says from inside the box, and a body double was used for the eating drinking scenes. And besides from those, it was just an empty fucking box on screen. Jennette McCurdy specifically talked about this episode in her book, I'm Glad My Mom Died, as an example of the unfair treatment that she experienced on the set of Sam and Cat. Jennette had to follow strict rules about not missing any rehearsals or filming days, and even had to turn down other opportunities, but Ariana did not have to follow the same set of rules. She was allowed to be absent, and they even wrote this episode special to accommodate her absence from set. And naturally, Jennette McCurdy resented this a little. And real quick, here is an excerpt from Jennette McCurdy's book to explain what I mean. Ariana misses work in pursuit of her music career, while I act with a box. I'm pissed about it, and I'm pissed at her, jealous of her. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend reading it, by the way. It's extremely good, for lack of a better word. But back to the matter at hand, how well can a show called Sam and Cat really work if one of the title characters is missing from over 80% of the episode? Should they have just trashed this episode altogether instead of forcing it around this weird box? Although honestly, if you've seen my other Sam and Cat videos, you'll know that Cat actually really annoys me as a character. So who knows? Maybe I'll like this one better than the other episodes I've seen. But probably fucking not. Don't get your hopes up. So today, we're taking a look back at hashtag stuck in a box. As always, if you like this one, be sure to throw us a fat juicy like and maybe even subscribe. I might just lock myself in a box, carve a hole out of the crotch region of the box, and allow people to walk by and do as they see fit if you do. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at AgroWasHere for a daily dose of nostalgia. And if you have any other episodes or shows you want me to cover, let me know in the comments. Alright, let's dive in. So the episode starts with Cat riding a bicycle that's hanging from the ceiling. I don't get it. How'd she get on there? What's happening? Why is she even doing that? Sam yeets Ariana Grande's stunt double down from the ceiling. And Sam tells Cat that she got them free tickets to Mystic Mountain. Holy shit. Are they gonna ride the Demonator? That's fucking fire.
Only 15 people away from riding the Demonator.
I'm getting hyped up. Dice and Goomer show up with a magic box that can make stuff disappear, and he offers to demonstrate for everyone. Goomer tries to volunteer, but he's too big to fit in the box, so they close Cat in the box instead. And after the door is shut, Dice realizes that he can't get it back open. Goodbye, Ariana. That's it. That's all. See you later. Or more like, see you never. That's all you get from Ariana Grande this episode. Fucking crazy, bro. Cue the worst theme song on Nickelodeon. I don't care what y'all say. Fucking trash! Goomer is completely unconcerned with Cat being stuck and decides to start riding the ceiling bicycle for himself while the others try to bust the box open. How the hell did he get up there? I'm being serious. How did he get up there? I want to see that footage. Sam busts out a crowbar, and then this part pisses me off because she doesn't actually use it as a crowbar and try to pry the box open with it. Instead, she just hits the shit out of the box with the crowbar, which doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. You could have hit it with any blunt force object and had the same outcome. A crowbar is actually more useful because it can be used as, you know, a crowbar. Kat tells them she doesn't mind being stuck in the box because it reminds her of the good old days where she used to hide from her brother in the closet.
You okay in there?
Yeah, it's kind of cozy. It reminds me of my closet where I used to hide from my brother.
Why would you hide from your brother?
Just, you know, to survive.
Kat just trauma dumped on everyone from inside the box. What was her brother doing to her? But even though Kat is not too concerned with getting out of there, she doesn't want to miss out on going to Mystic Mountain. I mean, she wants to ride the Demonator. Come on, who wouldn't?
As long as I'm out before tomorrow night.
What's tomorrow night? Me and Kat are going to Mystic Mountain, and we're gonna ride all the roller coasters.
Can I go to Mystic Mountain with you guys?
Oh, sorry. I only got 2 tickets.
Well, you said you got 4 tickets.
First of all, Sam never mentioned having 4 tickets. She just said that she had tickets.
Getting us these.
Tickets?
They're free tickets to ride all the roller coasters at Mystic Mountain on Saturday night.
You said you got 4 tickets.
So that's incorrect. But also, why would she get 4 tickets if she wasn't gonna invite Dice and Goomer? She seems annoyed that they want to come. But like, who else would she have invited? Who was she gonna ask? I don't think she has a singular other friend, right? After it's decided they're all gonna go to Mystic Mountain, Sam busts out a motherfucking chainsaw. And Dice, this motherfucker, jumps in front of a moving active chainsaw to protect this expensive box from being destroyed. He uses his own body as a shield. That's insane. I know it's a fancy, expensive box and he wants to protect it.
You can't hit my box with this. I paid a lot of money for that.
But no matter how expensive it was, no matter how much money he paid for it, the magic box cannot be worth his own flesh and blood. And then the scene just ends? What? What happened? Did he tackle her to the ground and grab the chainsaw from her hands? Did she chop his little afro off? What happened? How did he stop her? How did the chainsaw get put away? How does the scene just end there? Also, it's pretty funny that they keep a chainsaw on the fucking floor in an unlocked closet that could easily be accessed by any child they're babysitting. Cut to Bots, where Gooner is eating a burger with a fork and knife. Huh? And they feed Kat a singular French fry through the tiny hole in the box. And that's it. That's her dinner. 1 French fry. Make of that what you will. The red robot waiter shows up, which his name is apparently Tandy, by the way. What fucking name is that? I don't really call robots by their names. Call them Clanker. Ha! If you're an AI robot watching this in the future, please know what I just said was a joke, all right? Spare me. But anyway, Dan Schneider actually voices him.
Hello! Why is there a box here?
And his wife voices the other robot. He really loves putting himself in his shows. It's like the only thing he loves more than feet. Goomer asks the robot, hey, don't you have a laser pointer? Can you try to laser open the box? And surprisingly, it's a good idea for a character who's supposed to be dumber than a fruit fly. But of course, it doesn't work. The laser instead bounces off the box and sets Goomer's burger on fire. He throws it, and that totally could have landed on one of those children. Just boom, child in flames.
Oh no!
I thought I told you kids no fires at restaurants. Get in the car.
And you know what? Apparently in another episode of Sam and Cat called #Revenge of the Brit Brats, the blue robot hosed down Nona when she said the word fire.
My mouth is on fire. Oh!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
But in this episode, when the lady says fire, the blue robot doesn't do anything.
You kids no fires at restaurants.
Even though she's right there standing directly next to her. Sus. And then the scene just ends. It just ends right there. There's an open fire in the restaurant and the scene just ends. Brother, I'm pissed. Scenes keep ending without showing what happens. In the last scene, Sam busted out a chainsaw and then it just cut away. What happened with the chainsaw? And now here, there's a fire and the scene just abruptly ends. Did someone put the fire out? The robot robot sure didn't seem like he was gonna do it. Did bots burn down off screen? Cut to Sam and Kat's bedroom, and surely this is becoming a pee emergency. Kat has been in there for hours and hours at this point. She's gotta either be drenched in her own piss, or her bladder's gotta be bursting. And you can really tell in this scene that Jennette McCurdy is getting annoyed and irritated with having to act with a box instead of her actual co-star. I mean, she literally has to tuck the damn box into bed. It's stupid as hell. You can tell she's fucking sick of it, and honestly, I'm pretty sick of it as well. Cut to Sam eating some pancakes and bacon. Okay, so it is now the next day. By now, there's no way Kat hasn't peed herself in there. Sam gives Kat some juice through a straw, then gives her some raw eggs through the straw. Nasty.
Sam, you have to get me out of this box. I gotta ride the roller coasters tonight.
How about so you can stop standing in your own waste? Or so you can have something to eat other than raw eggs sipped through a straw. But no, survival instincts be damned. The only reason she's eager to get out of that box is just so she can ride the roller coasters. Okay, alright. The boys show up, and Goomer puts a drawing of Kat up on the box so they feel more natural talking to her while she's in there. Dice mentions he thinks he knows someone who can get the box open, a famous magician who hangs out around this magic shop he got the box from.
But if anyone can open that box, Vance Anderson can.
They used to make baseball bats out of wood, but now they're mostly made of aluminum.
So like, was the episode too short? Is that why they had to throw in random lines of dialogue that have nothing to do with the plot?
If we take the box to the shop, he'll open it there.
So you sure this box is gonna fit in the back of your car?
Shouldn't they already know if the box fits into Goomer's car? If not, how the hell did they take her to Bots earlier in the episode then? Turns out he lost his car though.
I don't know where it is.
You lost your car?
No, I didn't lose my... Yeah, I lost it.
Which is a reused joke from Drake and Josh, by the way.
We want to buy our own car,
You had your own car.
which I lost.
Fucking get a new idea, come on. So they decide to take Kat's brother's car instead. And from what I've heard about Kat's brother, I don't think they should really take that car. I don't think he should even have a license, really. But okay, whatever. Cut to the Hattie McRabbit's magic shop, where we meet Vance Anderson. By far, the best part of this episode. Vance Anderson is played by Shane Topp, and he's also Matt Bradley in The Goldbergs.
JTP? JTP!
JTB. He's from Smosh as well, and he's also the dude from the iCarly episode I Might Switch Schools that tries to convince Carly to go to Briarwood Prep.
Carly Shay from iCarly, right?
Yeah, hi.
Philip Brownlee. I'm a junior over at Briarwood Prep. Carly Shay from iCarly, right? Philip Brownlee, Briarwood Prep.
Brother's not only got quite the resume, I fucking love him. So I'm actually happy for at least 5 seconds when he popped up on my screen while I was watching this episode. A fleeting second of joy popped into my soul. Vance Anderson starts trolling Dice and giggling to himself at his own one-liners. He's funny as hell. Then he notices Sam and thinks she is fine. Also, there's a sign behind Sam that says, "Stray children will be sold to the highest bidder?" I don't know if that's legal. While he's in the middle of hitting on Sam, the box chimes in to remind us that Kat is also in this episode too, because it's fucking easy to forget.
I'm Cat Valentine, stuck in a box.
Oh yeah, Dice told me. I'm familiar with this unit. Magic disappearing box. Made in Yerba. Quality piece.
Yerba, of course, is the fictional country from Victorious where Tori and her friends got caught in a live war zone while attempting to take a vacation in the episode Locked Up. Fucking crazy. Vance Anderson says he'll open the box if Sam wants to go grab some dinner with him, which is a little unacceptable, but also pretty funny.
Would that make you happy? If I open that box, that put a smile on that pretty face?
This show would be a whole level better if he was a recurring villain instead of just in this one episode. But alas, this is his only episode.
We're all going to Mystic Mountain.
I love roller coasters. I'm in.
I love that he invites himself. To be fair though, why would she bring that up around him? Why even open that can of worms?
We only got 4 tickets.
Then I'll take Dice's ticket. I mean, it's not like he's tall enough to ride most of the rides.
There's something really goddamn funny about this grown-ass man bullying a little kid. Vance Anderson tells him there's a special button on the top of the box that will open it up, but when they press the button, nothing happens. Turns out the box is defective. Or, you know, maybe slamming it with a crowbar probably broke it, right? Even though he couldn't get the box open, Vance Anderson's cracker ass still asks for a kiss from Sam. And what happens next is fucking crazy. crazy.
You want a kiss from me?
Oh, yeah.
KK, let's go out there.
I took care of Vance Anderson.
The visual of what appears to be blood spilling onto the ground with the ooh sound effect is goddamn wild. Dice looks absolutely shocked. Then, the punchline is that it turns out to be red paint.
But I knocked over this can of red paint.
But think about it. He's still never seen again. Even if that wasn't his blood, he's not getting up. He's not making any noise. Chances are, he's unconscious. Brain damage? Broken neck? We don't know for sure, but his fate can't be a good one. And since he never appears on the show again, to me, canonically, he's dead. Sam killed him. Kat starts whining that Sam promised her she'd be able to go to Mystic Mountain and ride the roller coasters. So Sam says, fine, we'll go to Mystic Mountain, even though she's still in the box. So what is even the point of going there, right? Cut to the absolute worst looking green screen car driving scene I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm talking worse than the I Go to Japan driving scene. And that one was pretty diabolical. Seriously, what was the budget for this show? How can it look this shitty? Also, this is apparently Kat's brother's car, but you can see the seatbelt is normal. And in the Victorious episode, Car, Rain, and Fire, Kat's brother's car has a rope replacing the seatbelt. Also, from what I've heard about Kat's brother, his car would be fucking gross and filled with crazy shit.
Goomer, looks like a bump in the road up there.
I know how to drive.
Dead. That's a death. Kat just died. The others make no attempt whatsoever to stop the car and check on her. Did they not notice the giant box flying out of the back seat? Also, this looks kinda like the same road where Gibby was on an old lady's back trying to get $1, right? I mean, to me it does. And that's it. The episode just ends? What? That's it. It's over. It's over. You know what? No. I understand that Ariana was busy in real life, but there is no excuse for ending the episode with her still trapped in the damn box. She was available to film the first scene in the episode, so that means they could have just filmed the last scene where she gets freed on the same day. The whole point of the damn episode is Kat's stuck. How are we gonna get Kat out of the box? Let's try this. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try another thing. No, that didn't work either. And then it just ends with no solution! I have never been more livid about wasting a half hour of my life on a dumbass plot with no resolution. To not even bother coming up with a real ending with any kind of solution to the problem is straight up unacceptable, lazy writing. In fact, I don't know who this episode was more disrespectful towards. Jennette McCurdy as an actress for making her act with a box, or me as a viewer for wasting my goddamn time. Couldn't she have even gotten out of the box in the ending we just saw? The box gets ejected from the car, hits the pavement, and boom, it breaks open and she crawls out. Why didn't they do that? At least that would have been 5% more satisfying. And before you say it, this is not the same as Treehouse, where the episode ends with them technically still stuck. The reason I let Drake and Josh off the hook is because they just need someone who's not Megan to find them and help them from the outside. It's an easy solution. They're not mechanically stuck like Kat is in the box, where genuinely there doesn't seem to be a way to get her out of there. When you see Kat again in the next episode, what the hell even happened? How did she get free? Did someone call the damn fire department? Did they need fucking power tools to get her out? I'm so pissed we didn't get to see whatever the solution was on screen. What a waste of my goddamn precious time. The writers just definitely couldn't come up with a fucking idea, and they passed that burden on to me to think about so many different ideas, but to never know what the true ending was. How did she get out of the box? But enough of me yapping. What do you guys think of hashtag stuck in a box? Do you think it was absolute garbage that should be locked away in a box and never seen again? Or do you think I'm being a little harsh? Let me know how you're feeling in the comments, and let's kick it. And as always, I gotta give a massive cock throb of a shout out to the channel and Patreon members. I'm sorry I can't do an aggressive scream or a sensual moan. My throat is on fire after that voiceover, so all I can say is thank you so much for the support. And if you're still here, that's great. Make sure you're subscribed and check out some other videos. All right, thanks for listening.